Module 4, Lesson 1, Data and Package Loading. Now, welcome to the most interesting and wonderful part of this course that you have been looking forward to. In this module, we are going to learn how to build a real-world project. In this module, we are going to work on a real-world project, and that will be creating a model known as the world happiness, which will be used to evaluate or even predict the happiness level in the world. That seems very, very interesting. So before you dive in and we start coding and learn how to build this model, I need you to do one thing, and that is go to the resource section under the CSV folder and then copy a file by the name worldanalysis.csv and then come and paste it on your folder project right here. You see in my folder project I have this file by the name worldanalysis.excel file. So go and copy that file, an Excel file, and then come and paste it in your project folder. After that, you'll be good to code. Also, one thing, make sure you have created a new notebook here and name it World Happiness Project if you want to really follow along. And so, the first thing we need to do while working on a project is to import the modules that we'll be using during this project. And if you can remember, we need at least 3 modules or packages in order to work on a complete project. And that is the NumPy package, the Matplotlib package, and the Pandas package. So let us go ahead and import this package. So I'll just say importing packages. This is just a comment to help you understand as you'll be following along. So I'll just import NumPy as, this should be close now to your nature, as np, that is an alias for NumPy, and then I'll say import pandas as pd. As you can remember, for Matplotlib we used a particular functionality which is the pyplot in order to work on data visualization. And so what I will just do, the same way I did, I'll just say from Matplotlib import this guy by the name pyplot as plt. As simple as that. Once you have imported the packages, just run your code. And so once you have imported the packages, the next thing you are going to do is to bring this file into our code, or rather into our project. Let me just add a comment now, say import CSV file. So the way I will do this, since it is a world happiness project that I'm working on and I'm creating a world happiness model, I'll just say world, this is the name I'll give to my imported file, world happiness, let me say file should be equal to, now I'll use the pandas package, and if you can remember we used the read_csv to read our package. And let me just go back and see the name of this guy in my folder. If I go back, you can see it is world_analysis.csv. So if I come back here and just write world_analysis.csv, CSV, like so. So once I've done this, let me just run the code. Once I've done this, in order to check that my file has been imported into the project well, as you can remember, we use the head function to check the first 5 records. So let me just write here, use the head function to check the first 5 records. So as you can remember what we did, let me just copy this guy right here, wild happiness file, and paste him here. So the only thing I'll do, I'll just do dot head like so, and then if I run this code, you can see my file has been loaded very well, and now this file has just a particular number of attributes. The first attribute is the overall rank. Then we have country or region, that is Finland, Denmark, Norway, etc. Then we have score for happiness level. Now this data is very important because it is like a sample from which we want to create a model that will be used for predicting future happiness level. And so for now, what has been done from the analysis that has been done on this data, it has been concluded that the happiness level, for example, for Finland is 7.769, for Denmark is 7.6, for Norway is 7.55, for Iceland 7.9 for now. It is particularly very important that all your data right here that you'll be working with should be numerical values, because usually working with data analysis, the data is supposed to be numerical values so that you can draw useful conclusion by changing these numbers. I hope this is making sense. And now, as you can see here, is that the happiness score is particularly influenced by all these other attributes, that is GDP per capita, social support, healthy life expectancy, freedom to make life choices, the generosity level, and perception of corruption. These attributes have been chosen carefully in relation to the happiness level of a country. But so the problem is this: we are not really sure what are the specific attributes that influence this score. So that is the main aim of performing a data science project, is to realize the particular attributes that affect this happiness score, so that when you change this attribute, you want to see their effects on the result. As we go along, you'll be able to understand this better. So once I've loaded these 5 records, I'm also supposed to load the last 5 records in order to see that all my data has been loaded up to the end. So I'll just do something like this: world underscore happiness. Let me just paste this guy. The guy who invented copy and pasting is a genius. So I'll just say world happiness file tail like so. Then if I run this code now, you see that down here my data records goes up to the 155 records. So it has been loaded well, so I have no issue at all with this data. So let me just add here a comment and say load last 5 records. So this is the first important step that I usually do when working on a project. You make sure that your data has been loaded well and you have imported all the packages in your file.